Three mistakes I noticed in my parents' marriage that I will never make.
Good day, everyone. This is Nice Story Life, Love, and Matters. We are still in the business of making families a blissful place, a blissful home, a peaceful haven arena for the family to reside in. Okay, there's this man. He said while he was growing up, he noticed three things about his parents which he would not want to emulate. I know everyone while growing up have some things they notice about their own parents too. Some which they want to emulate and some which they didn't want to emulate. He said he noticed that the father and the mother never sat down together to discuss, either from a far distance discussion. They never had a project together as a teamwork. They never had a team they pray together. All these things he noticed, and he said he's not going to be part of it when he has his own family. Yes, we don't have rights wherever we are born. We don't decide where we are born, but we decide how we live our life, whether good or bad. And he said when he got his own family, he decided to strike those things off because he knew that a family where there is no teamwork, where the husband and wife they don't have teamwork, it is not going to work well. And he said, yes, most people will say, it doesn't matter concerning you, somebody else serving this God, other person serving another one, serving another one. Because in the actual sense, sometimes you both of you might be asked to do something, but because I don't believe in what you believe, it might not go well and it will not all go away. But in most times when you have the one that it is what you believe in that I believe in, we flow together, we pray together. If it's a olokun, as he said, they do it together, but this one is serving another one, this one is serving another one. Anyway, let us listen to him.
Three mistakes I noticed in my parents' marriage that I will never make. Number one, I never saw my father and my mom sitting together or discussing together or working together. They were never doing things together. All through my life, I stayed with them for almost 15 years. I never saw my father and my mother sat together and they are discussing matters. It's either my father is very far away, my mother is far away. They can be discussing like that, but they were never close, no proximity. All right. And I discovered that at my early age. Number two thing, they never do things together. My father and my mom never did things together, like a project that they are doing a project together. They never did that together. It's either my mother is doing her own project and my father is trying to do his own project. They never work together as a team. And I've noticed that in their marriage. All right. Why? Because if you actually want to succeed in marriage, you must understand the place of teamwork. You cannot work alone. You can't succeed alone. You must understand the place of teamwork. I never saw that teamwork, between my father and my mom. My mother was a businesswoman. My father was not carried along in her business. My father was a farmer. My mother was not carried along in his farming. Why? Because they were doing their own separate thing. All right. No collaboration. All right. Number three things I saw about my parents is I never saw both of them praying or doing anything spiritual together. Never. My mother has her own God she was serving. All right. Where I was growing up is called Olokun. My mother was serving Olokun, while my father was serving Ogun. So that means they were serving different gods as married people. That alone is a serious problem. All right. That's why when I'm talking about, you don't marry somebody who is not a Christian as a Christian. You don't marry somebody who is not a Muslim as a Muslim. This will bring a lot of problem. All right. Just imagine us growing up. We don't even know which one to serve, whether to serve Ogun or to serve, Olokun. We don't even know. All right. So these things are little things. There are more. These are little things I observed in my parents' marriage that were not good. So I made up I plan with my wife. We do things together. We never do things separately. Number 3, we serve one God. We believe in Jesus. We serve Jesus. We obey Jesus. We obey our allegiance to Jesus. And that's all. All right. We don't have separate gods. My wife does not have a different God she's serving, while I don't have another God I'm serving. No, we have one. I hope this bless you. Shalom and shalom.